Hi friends, and welcome back to Lily's reading. Today we're going to do a general love reading for all the fire zodiac signs, and we're going to start off with this row is for Leos, this row is for Aries, and then this row is going to be for the Sagittarius. Okay, so we're going to jump in. With the Leo, you could be dealing with an Aquarius, you could be dealing with a Cancer Pisces, and you can be dealing with the Leo Aries Sag. All right, so I feel like the star is a wish fulfillment. The star is something that you truly wanted, but in order to get this, you had to become vulnerable. So there's something that you had to do, either between you and your higher power or you and your person. But I feel like with the High Priestess, it's something that you were doing. Maybe you were talking to spirit, maybe you're talking, like I said, I feel like both cards are the same, but I feel like even so, it's like she's got a scroll in her hand. So I feel like the vulnerability is like, maybe you had to text someone, maybe you had to be the one to reach out, maybe you had to start something new, or you're looking to start something new. It's something that you had to do that is like literally leading you to stability. It's leading you to happiness. It's leading you to marriage. I feel like this time around as well, I feel like you're manifesting someone new. I feel like universe has heard your prayer to where they're giving you exactly what you want. A lot of you can be very, very highly intuitive, and if you know how to manifest, you're doing it in such a way that you're getting exactly what you want, and that's the happiness, that's the label, that's it's moving it to the next level is what I feel. So spirit guides and angels, give us a little bit more. You manifested for someone that is, and I feel like your plan is like a little bit like you got to get more, like you got to tweak it a little bit more, or somebody is having an inner battle. I feel like with the King of Pentacles, you could also be dealing with an earth sign. I normally don't say this, I just like to keep it on these signs, but you could be dealing with an earth sign, which is what the heck are the earth signs? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Cups is more water, which is the Pisces, Cancer, and I believe Scorpio. And then we have Wands, which you could be dealing with another fire sign, Leo, Aries, and Sag. So with this being said, you're manifesting someone who is very old soul, maybe they are older than, a little bit older than you, or they could be the same age, but I feel like they're loyal, they're very hard worker, and that's the person that you kind of want. You're manifesting someone who has, just a very big and open heart is what I feel. I also feel like it's the wisdom that comes with this person, because, there's a bookshelf that's in the back. Let me show you a little bit closer. There's a bookshelf that's in the back. I feel like, this person has to also, I don't know why I keep hearing, but Spirit keeps saying, take accountability. So I don't know if they mean towards that your person has to take accountability, or that you got to take accountability in something. Not really sure where that's coming from. They also are saying that this is not a first time love. So I feel like maybe somebody is coming back, or somebody that you're previously with, that you're manifesting more, that you want more out of this person. But for those of you that are single, I feel like there is something that you're doing where it's like, your fulfillments, your abundance, your person is coming. And, I feel like with the Five of Wands, your person is coming, and it's about to put your inner battle to sleep, to some type of, it's supposed to put your inner battle to ease is what I feel. So I feel like a lot of you have been having a lot of anxiety. Maybe that inner battle is in like, what's going on? How come I can't find a love? There's something that this person is going to come, and it's going to put all that to ease. There's a reason why you are the way that you are at this moment. I feel like with the Tower is universe had split the two of you up. Universe had made moves. Universe put you on a different path is what this feels like. Universe needed you to wake up and see something. And this is also bringing out the emotions within you. It's like you're giving up, and you're telling universe, like, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm tired of, feeling sad. I'm tired of, I'm tired of hurting. Universe heard you. They're listening to you, to where it's like you're saying, like, I'm giving up. I don't want to play this game anymore. And that's when universe heard you. Now you're going to receive some type of a conversation, something, that is going to be said, maybe through a friend of a friend, maybe like, there's something that you're going to receive with some type of information. And this is what Spirit is saying, is like Spirit had to work in such a way that it shook your foundation a little bit to show that vulnerability part of you. And maybe that's what it was, is like you had a mask on, or that you had, your wall built 10 times worse, or something felt off, to where Spirit needed you to learn about that part of you. And now, because they heard, or they see that you're working on that part of you, it's like they're giving you something back. I'm not really sure if they're giving you the exact same person that you're wanting back, but I feel like there's someone who is coming to you, is what I feel. All right, so let's move on to the Aries. Now this one is like, I feel like what you're working with first is, we do have cups, we have swords, and then we have more cups in here. So you could be dealing with someone who is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You could also be dealing with someone who is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, all right? But what I do want to say is, like, this is a journey. This is definitely a journey for the both of you. Maybe you guys broke up and you came back together. There's a soul contract. There's something here that is very, very beautiful. But when I look at these cards underneath, it feels like, and this is where I feel it, right? This is maybe you guys were at, you had a battle, you guys broke up, and like everybody went their separate ways. But I feel like you manifested this person to come back. I feel like it's almost like Spirit gave you that cup and they're handing it to you, and they're like, now be quiet and take what I'm giving to you, because it seems like everything else that we're giving to you, you're not happy with. So this cup is going to bring you happiness, right? But it feels like this cup is a return from something of your past. So maybe you weren't even happy, you guys split up for a reason, so you weren't happy with that person. But I feel like your person had to take their own path. Your person had to go their own separate way in order for the both of you to grow. So it's like Spirit is giving you that fulfillment, and they're saying, be quiet, take what I'm giving you, and be happy. So Spirit, guides, and angels, give me a little bit more. Give us a little bit more. You guys ended up breaking up. I feel like you had to break up because you had to go into the spotlight, or there was something where you had to elevate, or you had to do something. And if you were with this person, you would have stopped yourself completely from elevating. You also, while you were broken up with this person, worked on boundaries. Okay, so that's a very, very important. There's a few things that you worked on to get you to where you are. I feel like things are changing drastically, but I also feel like sometimes when things change drastically, things don't make sense. But I feel like Spirit is telling you to keep your vibration up, to keep happy, keeping on, is what I feel with you. I feel like this is actually a very beautiful relationship that is starting to bloom, and I feel like this is only just getting started. I feel like a lot of you are gonna like level up, and you're like not only label, but there might be some marriage, or there might be family. Like there's something that you guys are getting ready to level up on. Now let's move on to the Sag. And the Sag is, we have this is actually very beautiful. I don't even see anything here that I could be like, oh, fix this, do this, Spirit says that. But we're going to get to the bottom. We're going to get a little bit more. But I feel like your relationship wasn't easy, because here you are, you're standing here with victory. You finally won. You won whatever battle it was. You finally got exactly what you're looking for. The 10 of Cups brings you into an overall abundance. You have exactly everything that you could ever want. You have the family, you have the job, you have the stability. You have everything that you could have ever wanted, but it's not saying that it wasn't, it was easy getting there. It was not easy to get to where you are today. So I feel like this is something that is actually very beautiful, very solid. Spirit, guides, and angels, give us a little bit more. All right, so this is where it gets a little bit tricky, okay? I feel like you have everything that you could ever have. Everything is solid, everything is great, but why do I have these cards here? Now, you guys, I love when you fill me in, so please do let me, because these cards are saying something completely different. These cards is, well, okay, I can give it to you another way. King of Wands is an entrepreneur. So he is, so I'm going to give it to you in two different ways that I'm seeing this, all right? So bear with me. So maybe for you guys that are having a really great time, like you have everything that you ever wanted, you're trying to start a business. It could be that this is something that is brand new from you. You're starting from the ground up, and you also have friends that are going to help you start this business. So you're taking people on along the way to help you start this business. You have a lot of influences that are around you is what this feels like. And it feels like this is the right thing to do. So whoever is starting entrepreneurial, who's opening their own thing, like I hear salon. I don't know why, but that could also be one of the things that you guys are starting. But this seems like it's something that is solid. It's actually very beautiful, and Spirit is saying to go with it. Now, here is the other part that I'm getting. I feel like someone is acting like they're single where someone is not letting them get away. So maybe someone just became single. They're trying to start something brand new, but it feels like a third party situation that's going on here. Only because I see the lion in the back that's not letting him get away. So this is a very tricky situation ship that you guys are in, and I'm always curious to figure out what is going on. So please do reach out to me and let me know what is going on. But I do feel like your person is trying to be single, but his partner or her partner is not letting them be single. You know, there's always an excuse. Come to the house for this, come to the house for that. And, you know, your person goes running back for things. So I don't know. If it is you, please do let me know. I don't know where I'm getting at with that. Let's just get some advice. Like I said, if you guys, you know, want a personal reading with me, I will never reach out to you guys, but I will give you guys ways of reaching out to me, because I feel like if I reach out to you, it's just, you know, we all get that sign of like, oh my God, it's a red flag, be careful. Okay, so here we have is some advice. I feel like there's some conflicts that are coming, and I feel like it's almost like an end of an era. There's something that you're not liking, but it has to be the end. Like, we have to hurry up and end this. Only because there's conflicts, there's an argument, we're not sleeping right, and then this talks about a new beginning. So always, you know, we look at the world as come full circle, but it's sometimes it might not be come full circle. Sometimes it's going to take a little bit of time to come full circle, but eventually you will get there. And I think that's where this, you know, the temperance is coming to, where it's like we just be a little bit patient, because you're looking for someone, or you're trying to manifest someone or something. And I feel like, I don't know if like what you're manifesting is actually what you're going to get, or you're going to get someone that is kind of like the same qualities. These are for the people that are single. For those of you, I feel like other of you that have, like, you know, everything is great, everything is, you know, like it's perfect. I feel like this is saying like you're manifesting something new. Like, we're getting over the arguments. I feel like brand new is coming in, but be patient, because there's more to come. You might actually be extending on your family. Maybe someone is pregnant. You know, I just feel like there's more, like you're receiving more is what I want to say with this, that it's going to make you so humble, and it's going to make you so like open-hearted to the things that you're, you know, getting ready to have. All right, you guys. So I really do hope that you all enjoyed this message. I love you all. Thank you so much for liking, for following, because it really does help me. I have to be very adamant on that. It helps me so much when you like a post, or you follow something that I'm putting out there, or you follow my page, because it just lets me know that you guys are really watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.